The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 614 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is another edition of the Squeezers playing cards from Organic Playing Cards, and it is the Cherry Limeade edition playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. As you can see, it is in that glossy finish tuck box there. It is that kind of lighter green colorway. You got the Squeezers logo there in the middle there. It's that kind of juice, kind of little wave there. Then you got OPC and Cherry Limeade. Then you got a little lime and some cherries there at the bottom. On one side, it says 100% natural flavors. The other side says light pulp. The bottom here, you got the QR code, your information, and the Organic Planker logo, the OPC logo, and their website. A little hard to see because it's so small, but it does say these are from 2022, and this is the 4th edition, one of 3,500, designed by Organic Playing Cards, distributed by Riffle Shuffle in Dallas, Texas, made in the USA, so it has that air cushion finish quality to it. On the back, you got the classic nutrition label where it says serving size 13 cards, servings per container 4, and then it says amount per serving. You got 56 calories there. You got calories from fat 4, and then the ingredients are paper, premium stock, linen finish, cellophane wrap, water, lime, and cherry concentrate. And then on the top here, you got a little insert straw here because it's kind of like a cup or like a juice box. There's show you that's where you would insert the straw. And then there was no seal for the cards there. And the top of the tuck box is the red. And the tuck flap here says Squeezers, Cherry Limeade. The inner tuck flaps is that red colorway. Now if we take the cards out of the box. Inside the tuck box, as always, just that matte white finish. Nothing too crazy there. But now that we take a look at the tuck box, time to look at the card. And those we'll start with the back side. So here we have a deeper red colorway with those bright green cut in half limes there for that kind of like mirror design there. And you got a thinner white border by the white border going around. And if you flip it over, same design in both directions. Pretty nice design there. But now for the cards here, we got the custom Jokers here, which is Joker Joker, and the J is that green colorway. Then you got the lime there, kind of squeezing out the juice. Then you got a second identical Joker, so 2 identical Jokers. And then you always get one of my favorite cards from the OPC decks is the custom Ace of Spades. They always make fantastic Ace of Spades. This is another pretty good one. There, the spade is upside down, but it is like a jug of the limeade juice there. So if you flip it over this way, then it is the spade, but it's like the little glass jar that you would pour the juice out of there, and it just squeezes underneath. And then you got the custom green colorway for the font. So the spade, like the font, like the suits, they are just standard. It's just in that green colorway. Then you got the slightly custom core cards as always there. You got the fully custom color with the red and the green kind of colorway. And they all have that little extra little hidden thing. So whatever the theme of the deck is, there's always that hidden little thing on the core cards. So the Jack is drinking the Squeezer's juice box. The Queen has like a little, like I guess some lemonade there. Or some kind of drink. And then the King there just has like the jar and the spoon to make it. And then we got the diamonds, which are just standard as well, just in that darker red colorway. Then we got the custom core cards once again, here in that red and green colorway. There, and then you got the Jack there, kind of like almost like he ate a lemon, like bit the lemon or the lime, and then his face is all a little squished up. And then you got the Queen there, almost like the bottle of juice that you found out at the store. And then you got the King there just holding a lime slice. And then the other hand has like the cherries. And then we got the clubs here. Once again, that custom colorway. And then the King has the lime going down the sword, like stabbed through the sword. The Queen has a little bag or net, kind of like of the limes there. And then then Jack has like the limeade, kind of like the mix or something like that. And the clubs are just standard, just in that green colorway. And lastly, we got the hearts. Jack, Queen, King of Hearts. Once again, that custom colorway. The King there has the picture of the cherry limeade juice and the lime in his hand. The Queen has like the red colorway, like the cherry version. And then the Jack is just drinking the juice there. And once again, the hearts are just standard, just in that darker red colorway. And then lastly, the last two cards in the deck, we got a double backer of that back design. And then we got an extra 3 of hearts there. But now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And I gotta say, straight out of the box, these are really thin. So if you like thinner decks, then this is a pretty thin deck. There, and a little slick. There. They're almost too thin for my liking. Because I like a little bit more of a stiffer deck. But it's pretty nice that they're like broken in straight out of the box. They'll be super smooth though. You got those fantastic fans there, nice and even. A nice red back design. Nice giant fan in the custom colorway. So overall, I gotta say, they handle fantastic. Like I said, they're a little bit, like, they're definitely on the thinner side. Straight out of the box. But, like, overall, they handle fantastic. No real issues there. Nice and smooth. And they look fantastic as well. It's that darker red back design. Or background there. And then the limes there to, like, brighten it up with that bright green. And you got the custom colorway. Like, the faces are all standard. It's got the red and green kind of colorway there, and then you got the custom, slightly custom core cards with the custom colorways there, and the little extra little added bits to it. So pretty fun. OPC, you can never go wrong with an OPC deck. They're always fun. There's always at least some kind of fruit for everybody. They made tons of decks. But I guess, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 614 of your daily deck view. And this has been the OPC Cherry Limeade Squeezers. There. The 4th edition from Organic Plant Cards. And I'm the Canadian Collector signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, bye.